A tiny kitten was on the brink of death, so a woman desperately fought to try and save him. Martello is a worker in the charity of pets, Feline Hope in Kitty Hawk. The group was working on rescuing animals without any profits. Their aid provides a number of vital services for the wider community. One day, small kittens arrived to the animal shelter. They were a male and his sisters. The feline were in their worst conditions. It seemed that they had been through a difficult situation that decreases their chance of living. However, the triple were fighting to survive. As the volunteer Michelle Martello saw Winston, the male kitten, who was weak and swinging while moving, she wanted to help him and save him. Even if the percentage of hope for saving him was small, she would try. Fortunately, he was arrived to the charity that used to help these stray cats and captures them in order to neuter them and provide them with financial support so as to help cover medical costs for those pets in Kitty Hawk, then realizing them in secure places after being healed. In addition to aiding sicking animals, such as the new ill felines, the charity staff work hard to provide them, the homeless cats, with homes and loving families. The trio, Winston and his sisters, had a special care from Martello, since she was attracted to them as they arrived. Martello promised to do her best to save the trio, yet she was not able to do so. Although she reacted speedily, the two sisters of Winston were died. Lida Katulski, a member of Feline Hope, revealed to Love Meow in October 2018, when she got there early next morning, 2 kittens had passed. The little kittens were not able to fight and clung their lives, but Winston did not give up and chose to struggle and survive with his small body, despite his bad condition and poor, stunted health, which needed a vet. The tiny warrior was around 2 or 3 weeks. However, his size was the size of a newborn kitten, and that was due to the problems he went through. It seemed that he hadn't eaten anything in quite a while. That caused him malnourishment. Furthermore, the feline suffered from a flea infestation, which drained him so much blood that it left him with anemia. Also, he hadn't drank enough water, which gave rise to a high level of dehydration. Martello was impressed by the little warrior. She saw and felt his struggling to survive despite all these problems. He gave her a push of tenacity that affected her positively and strengthened her hope for saving and keeping him hanging on. Martello became the responsible of the feline, and immediately she started her program in healing him. She began her care with giving him a bath constantly until his fur was clean from all the dirts, and feeding him to encourage his growth. The volunteer used a syringe so as he can eat easily. But due to the several health problems, Winston's immune system weakened and fighting became hard to him, in spite of Martello's hard working and support. At one point, it even looked like Winston would lose his grip on life as his condition degenerated even further. However, the carer didn't capitulate within easy reach. She stood by him through thick and thin. Martello raced her pet to an emergency clinic. The doctors treated him with medicine and fluids. Yet Winston, still in hump, was neither survivor nor dead. Yet again, Winston proved that although he has the body of a kitten, he's got the heart of a lion. He not only recovered overnight, but was also well enough for another visit to the clinic the following day. Since then, his condition has stabilized. Officially, Martello adopted Winston after he's gotten better. She took him home and kept looking after him. To avoid leaving him in the home alone, Martello used to take her little lion with her to work. Since it was already a place of pets, being there would not be a problem. As his health improves, the warrior started to be more independent, and he became joyful, playful, and he blossomed out. Taking into consideration what Winston had to overcome, a Feline Hope volunteer said to Love Meow that his future looks brighter, yet he cannot be released. Katulski, a feline hope volunteer, explained to Love Meow, "It is a long journey back to health when something has been that close to death for as long as he was. He only weighed as much as a newborn. He was a brittle sack of bones, and his digestive tract didn't work." The volunteer added, making it as far as has been a miracle, "It was truly a miracle. He came almost dead. And now he is able to find his own feet, and he commenced exploring around. Even more, he started eating solid. That helped his growth thanks to his carer Martello." Winston's path in kittenhood life still long. He made his chance in life so he could walk the whole path. But it was difficult or even impossible to continue without the help of the Feline Hope Charity, principally Martello's care, whom they do their job with faith and sincerity.